you very much. Oh, you really are. Thank you so much. What a lovely, lovely audience. You're so much better than last week. What a lot of down and outers. Oh, you see, it's getting more and more difficult to find television audiences these days. People would rather go out and enjoy themselves. I knew it was going to be a rough night when one coachload arrived and I heard them rattling their leg irons. But it's quite amazing the difference in two audiences. You see, you're so quiet. You're so placid, and you're so peaceful. Yes, I know they're drunk, but I'll take what I can get. But it's nice to see you. And I'm the leader of the pack, which makes me such a lucky jack. And if you like things that come in pairs, just look at my two croupiers. Oh, are they there? Are they there? Oh, yes. Oh, they're there. So, I must say again this week, your dresses really are a bit special.
Yes, well, thank you, Bruce. We had them specially made for the party whip.
Sophie, should we go and deal the cards?
Forget the cards. What was that about party? What party?
What party?
I don't know anything about a party. Let's go and deal the cards.
Just a minute. Listen, you're having a party, aren't you? And you haven't invited me, have you? Because it'll be full of young people and you think I'll be a bit of a drag. Yeah. You think I'm clapped out?
Yes. No, certainly not, Bruce.
No, you're a long way from being clapped out, Bruce.
Weeks away.
Weeks away? That's comforting, that is. Look, I know all the way out songs of today. Hey, little hen, when will you lay me an egg for my tea? See?
What do you think, Sophie?
I think we should invite him.
And I should think so too. Now, where are you having this party?
Wrinkle Lodge.
Wrinkle Lodge?
Yes, Wrinkle Lodge.
But that's a home for retired theatricals who are all clapped out.
Yes. What time can you get there?
About 9:30 in 20 years. Now go and deal out the cards. For goodness sake. Ah, one of my favourites. Now, I do hope you're going to play the game at home. Play your cards right. As you see, Sophie is dealing out the red cards on the top and Vicky is dealing out the blue cards on the bottom. We have our cards. All we need now are our players. And there they are. There they are. Hello there. Right is there. There they go. Welcome, and welcome. That's wonderful. Now, you are Donna... Murdoch, I see, and Martin... Barker, I see. And where are you from?
Sheffield.
Oh, from Sheffield. Oh, Yorkshire.
That's right.
And what do you do there, Donna?
I work in a sweet factory.
In a sweet factory, yes. And what do you do,
I'm a
Martin?
manager of a butcher shop.
Manager of a butcher shop. Right, now tell us about the proposal, Donna.
Well, it was a hot July evening and I was cleaning the cooker.
You were cleaning the cooker? Oh, and it just happened?
It just
Oh, I
happened.
see. Well, I'll make a note of that. Oven ready. What's all this about musical socks, Donna?
Well, one night things were getting a bit amorous, you know.
Oh, yes.
And all I had on were a pair of these musical socks. So every time we rolled over, all we could hear were, "We wish you a Merry Christmas."
Well, that's nice to know. I must have been by New Year's Eve they were worn out. I bet your neighbours wish your socks and played Silent Night. There we are. By the way, have you got nice neighbours?
I've never met them, Bruce.
You've never met your neighbours? Is that right, Donna?
That's right, we've never seen them.
You've never ever seen them at all?
No.
Well, now, we heard about this, and you've never seen them, but they're here tonight. Yes, all right. Okay, fine. Yes, they live right next door, and we found out. Okay, fine. And have a drink with them after. Have a drink after. Okay, fine. Yes, that's lovely, yes. Oh, yeah. You did get worried. I should move if I were you. I should definitely move. Sorry to keep you waiting. And it is Jane... Bishop. Oh, Your Grace. Your Grace. And you are Sean...
Ayres.
Oh, Ayres.
Ayres, yeah.
Oh, so you're all Ayres and Graces.
Yeah.
And what do you do, Jane?
I'm a housewife and mum to Luke, who's 4.5 months.
Only 4.5 months? Oh.
So I've left him at home.
Left him at home tonight. Jolly good. We'll give him our love. And what do you do, Sean?
I'm a setter.
You're a setter? Oh, you're built more like an Alsatian. What exactly is a setter?
It's a manual job on a production line for London Brick Company, and I handle about 20,000 bricks in a shift.
20,000 bricks?
Yeah.
So if you happen to drop a brick, nobody minds?
Nobody minds.
Good job. Look after it. Fine. Now, tell us, Jane, where did you meet?
We met while on holiday in Ibiza. I was there with my sister and friends, and
Yes,
Sean was with his friends,
Yes,
and
sir.
met at the swimming pool one day, and we went out on the first night. Sat on the end of the jetty, just having a chat, as you do, and before we knew it, the sun had risen. It was all very romantic, yeah.
Oh, the
So
night
we sat
had
there the
gone.
whole night, yeah.
Oh. Look at their faces out there. They couldn't care less, could they? Now then, let's get down to business. Have you cut the cards?
Yeah, okay.
Did you see them cut the cards? Yeah. Right, now the idea of the game is this. We want you to work your way across the board by predicting whether each of these cards is higher or lower than the preceding one. The first one to turn over the last card correctly will win the game and a Brucey bonus. Wow! You cannot win a game or a Brucey bonus until you've won a question. All of our questions are based on a poll of 100 people, and all our polls are genuine. So it's you two. You won the toss, Martin and Donna. You will start us off, but good luck to you all. Here we go. We asked 100 single women in their 20s. Do you think that British men are the sexiest fellows in the world? How many? Please. How many single women in their 20s said yes, they did think that Britain's men were the sexiest fellas in the world?
No, I don't think so, no.
No, they're all pale and horrible, aren't they?
What's being pale and horrible got to do with it? I mean, for goodness sake.
I would say
Well, anyway,
quite low.
what you think?
Yeah,
Traitor.
I know, but I'm
Right.
going to stay with her.
Got to stay with her, all right. So give us a figure.
32?
About 32.
About 32. What do you think about this, Sean? And
A little slightly higher, yeah, slightly higher.
I think it was quite low, but slightly higher than that.
quite low, but
Yeah.
slightly higher than that.
Yeah.
Well, I should hope so. I really should. The actual number who did think they were the sexiest is 23. I don't believe this question. I don't believe it. Poll it again. I feel poleaxed. We are the sexiest in the world, aren't we, men? If you'll only give us a chance. Anyway, there we are. I still can't believe it, but 32 you said, and that is the nearest. So Martin and Donna, you're off and running. Oh, with an 8. Good.
Lower.
Lower than an ace, you say. An 8. Bit in the middle. Bit in the middle.
Lower.
Okay, you're going on.
Lower.
Lower than an 8, you say a 10. Bad luck. That gave Sean and Jane a way in here. And it's a jack. What do you think?
Lower.
Lower than a jack, a 10. Lower than a 10, you say a queen. Here we go again. Here we go again. Right, Sean and Jane, you to answer the next question. We asked 100 vicars. Is it a sin for a woman to tell a little white lie to her husband? How many vicars said yes, it was a sin for a woman to tell little white lies to her husband?
I think that'd be quite low.
Yeah,
I think
quite low.
probably the odd vicar's told the odd white lie as well. That's
Oh, in she goes there, Jane. Yes. So,
About,
30.
no, I'd put it a little bit higher, probably about 46. 46?
do you
Yeah.
agree with that?
About
46.
46,
46. So what do you think about vicars and...
No, I think it's going to be slightly
I think slightly lower.
Still lower than that, you
Yeah.
think?
Yeah.
You think they'd be a bit like that about it?
Yeah.
All right, then. The actual number who did say it was a sin is... 60. You were wrong to go lower. Not a bad guess in the first place. Well, there's nothing in the Ten Commandments that says thou shalt not tell little porkies. Is there? So now then, you are there with it. You can change that if you want to now, but it is a good card. It's up to you.
I'll leave it.
You're going to leave it?
yeah.
OK, what do you think? Lower. Lower than a jack, you say a king. Very, very bad luck, giving you a free go there. So what do you want to do, Mark?
Lower.
Lower than an ace, a queen, yes.
Lower.
Lower than a queen, you say a 4. Higher than a 4, you say a king. And for the first game, well done. That was quick in the end, wasn't it? You gave it me in there, but bad luck with the cards, very bad luck. But you have won a Brucey bonus. which is a weekend recovering after your honeymoon at a luxury health farm, OK? And we're ready for game 2. Now, there is another Brucey bonus there, Jane and Sean. Should you win the next game, that will be all yours, so it isn't all over by any means. Martin and Donna, you to answer this question. We asked 100 male strippers. While doing your act, have you ever been worried that you might not get home in one piece? Now, this is a serious question. I mean, when I was at Chippendale... Well, women's nails, you know, I mean, they turn into animals. They do, really. Can never tell anything. Right, how many male strippers said yes, while doing their act, they had been worried that they might not get home in one piece?
Oh,
so what do you think?
Quite high,
Well, she's been to many strippers, so she'll
Oh,
be
yeah?
good at this.
Oh, yeah.
Are you often go with all the girls? And
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
quite
Oh, I see.
often. And they go wild, so...
Yes, with all the shoebit girls.
Yeah, so that'll
Yes.
be quite
Quite
high.
high.
77? 77?
Well, from you, yeah, because you've been so good. I'll go with
Yeah,
you.
yeah,
77,
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, you're cutting up the meat and all that. Right. OK, so 77, you say. So do you think... Have you any views on this, Jane?
I think
Strippers?
a bit higher than that,
You
actually.
do-
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. They
don't know,
get
I've
frightened. You've never been, but all the girls have been, haven't they? It's amazing. They're all going up. Higher, you think. OK, a lot of people think higher out there. The actual number who had been worried about getting home in one piece is... 66. Not a bad guess in the first place, but you were wrong to go higher. So there we are, Martin and Donna. You're off again, and it is a 9.
Change it.
You can change it. Change the 9 for a queen, a good card. Lower than a queen, you say a jack, yes. Lower than a jack, you say a 6, yes.
Please.
What do you want to do?
Please.
You're going to freeze, they're going to freeze, protect their cards, trying to stop Sean and Jane from getting in there. Right, Sean and Jane, it is your question. Here we are. We asked 100 football referees. Have you ever felt sorry for a player who scored an own goal? How many football referees said yes, they had felt sorry for a player who scored an own goal?
I would think that would be quite high, because, I mean, they're not on either side, are they? So,
I'd have thought, yeah, really, yeah, quite high, myself.
in 70?
Because, I mean, they're on a neutral one as well, yeah, so go on in 70, yeah, go on.
74.
Yeah, you've got a point there, Sean.
They're on a neutral side.
You've got a point there. OK, so, right, so how many you think?
74.
74, you think 74. Now, Martin and Donna.
I think
You go for football?
slightly higher. I'll go, yeah.
Slightly higher than that. Now, the actual number who had felt sorry for the player is... 73! Good gracious, you were so near in the first place. My goodness. 17 were sorry, yes, and they were only sorry because they couldn't book him. Right, so now then, Sean and Jane, you have a base card here of a 6. Do you want to change it?
Change that, yeah.
Change the 6 for a 3, a better card. What do you think? Higher than a 3, you say a 9. Bit in the middle, but what do you want to do?
Go on, neutral. Go on.
Higher.
Higher than a 9.
Are you sure?
Oh, yes, I thought that was higher than a 9. I don't know. You've given them a free go now from the 6. What do you want to do?
Higher.
Higher than a 6, you say? A king? Lower. And for the match, lower, yes. Bad luck. Very bad luck. Come round here, the two of you. Oh, dear, they saw you off there, but you did let them in. See, a 9, I think, to go higher on a 9, a bit of a risk, but you've got to do what you feel. But we do, thank you very much for being with us. Here's some lovely flowers for you.
Lovely,
And
thank you very
our
much.
decanter, our play your cards right decanter, all inscribed, and a couple of glasses. And we'll try and fill it up later. We'll have a drink, OK? Thank you for being with us. Oh, come on. That's okay. Dear, oh dear, that was good. Come round here, Donna. No, not you. I want to cut you. You stay there, right where you belong. Right, now then, you've won another Brucey bonus. You have. And it's a self-heating electronic moving bed. And you've earned a chance to play with the cash cards. Now, you could win thousands of pounds plus, just a minute, this magnificent car. A lovely cabriolet. Isn't that a lovely car? Oh, dear. Well, we hope you're playing your cards right at home. Don't touch the pack. We'll be right back. Welcome back. Now, before we deal out the cash cards, the more pounds you get, the richer you get. And what do pounds make? Rich people! And that's what we want you to be, rich people, OK? Now, there we are. Sophie's dealing out your red cards. We hope they're just as lucky for you. And I'm going to give you £200. I'm going to ask you a question. If you get the question right, I can add 50 to the 200. If you get it wrong, I have to take 50 away. All right? Yeah. So there's little Vicky.
Here you go,
and
please.
here's the question.
Fingers crossed for you.
There we are.
My toes crossed.
Oh, don't go too far, dear.
Might get my wide.
Yeah, no, exactly. Oh, you'll never do that, that's for sure. Right, no help from our audience, please, for this part of the show. In which city would you find the Colosseum? Rome, Athens, or Venice? Colosseum. Rome, Athens, or Venice? What's that?
Rome.
Did you say Rome?
Rome.
Rome, it's Rome! Yes! Speak out! Speak out, Cheshire! There we are. Now, you play the game as you did before, but your minimum bet must be 50, but whatever you have, up to whatever amount you have, is fine with us. When you get to here, we move you up to here and we give you £200 out of the goodness of our hearts. We move you along, we move you along. When you get to here, if you have £4,000 or more, you have a chance to go for the car. Yes, and then I ask you another question. If you get that question right, on the turn of this card will determine whether you win the car or not. Is that clear, Donna and Martin?
Yes.
OK, all the luck in the world for everybody here. And Sophie, give us a good base card. There we are, a queen. A good card. So what is going to be your bet? Do you have a little thing?
150 lower.
150 lower than a queen, a 9. Right, now you now have 400. It's a 9. It's not the greatest card in the world, but do make up your minds and just think about it.
100.
OK?
100 lower.
100 lower than a 9? A 4, good. You now have 500. You're nicely on track, and it's a good card, but think amongst yourselves.
300 higher.
300 higher than a 4? A 4? Oh! Right. Well, we got it. OK, you now have 800, and we give you 200, so you now have £1,000 to play with. And you have a 5, and you can change the card if you so desire.
No, we'll keep it.
You're going to keep the 5?
No, change it. Change the 5.
Change it.
Change the 5 for an ace. That's better. Now then, what do you think?
950.
900.
900 lower.
900 lower than an ace. A king. Woo! You now have £1,900 and you're in a good state here. So just think about what you want to do. Make up your own minds, but don't rush yourself. Just think.
900
lower.
Lower.
900 lower than a king. A 10. Now, this is a difficult one. You have £2,800. If you want to go for the car, you've got to go 2,000, and it will still leave you £800. Enough to do there. So this is where I can give you a little bit of advice, but you must make up your own minds. OK, so only if you want to go for the car, you've got to go 2,000.
2,000.
2,000 lower.
Lower.
2,000 lower than a 10. Oh! Yes! Well done. Well done. You were a bit doubtful there, weren't you? All right. But you now have £4,800, which is yours. No matter what happens from here on, that is yours. OK. Now, you have the next question, so just calm yourselves down. The next question, Vicky, that was good, wasn't it?
It was excellent. Well
lovely,
done.
lovely, lovely. And here we are, darling. Do your job. Do your job. Right. Be tidy. Right. No help from this part of the show, please. Keep yourselves calm. Name 5 types of edible bird.
Edible bird. Chicken.
Turkey.
Chicken, turkey.
Turkey.
Pheasant.
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 Duck.
Duck.
Goose. Geese.
Goose. Lovely. That's it. 5. Well done. Now then. The same rules apply. You have an 8 there, and you can change the 8. It is a middle card.
Let me change it.
Change it for a 10.
Lower.
Right. Well, it's
Go for it,
it's not as bad as card as people think. Actually, a 10, but
Lower.
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 this is for the car.
Lower.
Good luck. Lower than a 10. A 10. Well done, my darling. Oh, well done. Well done, indeed. Go on, get down there. Get down there. Come on. That's it. Open the door for you. In you go there. Isn't it lovely? What about this? Oh, I say. And here's the old... now then, it's Martin. Martin, there we are. And Donna. And it was it 4,000?
800.
Oh, was it? Oh. 4,800. Fancy me forgetting that. 4,800 pounds. Petrol money. Right, there you go. Fine. OK, good luck to you both. Are you happy?
Thank you very much.
Oh, you deserve it. Well played and well done. There we are. Well, it's not too late. It could still be a big night if you play your cards right. Good night and thank you very much.